Okay.
Boy.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, by the way, chat, if you get ads, let me know, okay? Let me know in the chat and we'll pause it. Alright, so we got...
Not dawdle. The fast
We're actually playing Symmetra, okay? Okay, we got the doofus out of the way. It's good. We're playing a really, like, heavy defense comp right now. We're playing Sim and Mei. So we're all about the momentum, right? And we're using the Mei cooldown to try and get as many people as we can as off picks. Basically, this comp is going to do well getting, like, a single pick every now and then forcing them to play at a 5v4 at disadvantage. Okay, your Mei got the kill on the Cole. Okay, we gotta be a little bit careful there. Yeah, I like to put it, like, if you're gonna play Sim there, I like to put a turret right on the point there too, forcing the Tracer to make a decision. That Tracer's not clearing any of your turrets. That's lovely. Yeah. Fucking beat his ass. Oh, man, it's gonna be really hard for the enemy team to take this point, huh?
My ultimate is ready. Join me.
distributing turrets.
I mean, arguably, I'd say comp-wise, the enemy team comp is slightly better. But it's really, really hard to take King of the Hill from a Mei and a Symmetra. It's almost near impossible. Okay, our Lucio died. We traded. We're up 1. We're up 2. That's good. Move away. Okay, we have ult for the next fight here. It's good positioning, dude. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose, but you're kind of baiting the Doomfist punches, and I like it. You have good situational awareness. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, so actually, I'm gonna point that out. It's a small mistake, but it's a mistake nonetheless, right? I know why you put your ultimate like this, because you didn't want to die to the Hanzo, right? And the main issue wasn't like the way you angled the ultimate what got you killed. The main issue what happened here is that your decision making here is what got you killed, right? It's completely fine, right, to just cut off the point vertically instead of like this, right? That's completely fine. And funny enough, you actually would have survived here if you did it faster. But instead, you're trying to figure out not only where to put it, how you can most, how your team can use it the most. But it's funny, right? If you turned it the other way around, it would have been way better, right? You're standing here, you would have cut it off in the middle of the point. It allows you to juggle back and forth, and it would have helped you against the people behind you. It would have also saved you against the Hanzo as well. But the reality of the situation is they're playing a very fast comp. Your team is playing over here, but when it comes to it, right, if you would have split it this way instead, it actually would have benefited your team a lot more than you split it this way. Because right now, no one's really utilizing it, right? The only one who does was you, but we died because we couldn't figure out where we wanted to put it, right? So instead, we got murdered by the Hanzo. So in this case, I think it's completely fine to just cut off the point the other way around, and it actually would have saved you, and it actually probably would have helped your team more as well. So the decision making there, taking an extra second to think about what you wanted to do was actually what got you killed. So that's why I always tell people, generally have an idea of how you want to approach the next fight. I'm not saying that just because you build an idea of what you want to do, doesn't mean that you always have to go with that particular idea, right? But it's always good to have a plan of how you want to approach the next fight, right? So things like these don't happen. coming up with things on the fly is probably one of the most difficult things to do in Overwatch because everything in this game is very fast. But it's good to have a general idea of how you want to approach the next fight. And right here, you can see that unfortunately we fell ill to the fact that we didn't really have a plan going into this. We kind of just threw our ultimate illy-willy, and then all of a sudden we kind of wanted to use our Symmetra ult as sort of a way for the Houndstooth not to kill us. We put it down. We kind of just wasted our ultimate for the sake of trying to survive, right? But if you had a plan of how you wanted to execute that, you wouldn't have died, and you probably would have won this team fight. I just want to point that out because you're obviously a very, very good player, but you can do better, right? I'm just trying to be nitpicky because I know that you have what it takes. So I'm just trying to be like, I'm getting into those tight cracks and I'm helping you out. You know what I'm saying? It's very tight. Anyways, I just want to point that out. Silent moment. Thanks so much for the 14 months.
Sentry in position.
Yeah, we're gonna die here to the dome fist. Well, we had Ramatra ultimate, so good luck killing Ramatra, dude. Dude, chat, can we just say it? 20 seconds of Ramatra's ultimate did fucking nothing, dude. He presses Q, gets nanoed, kills everyone in 5 seconds anyways. Like, what's the point? What the fuck is the point? So fucking stupid. They're like, yeah, so we decided to take away we decided to nerf Ramatra's ultimate, so he's less playable now. We moved it from infinite duration to slightly less infinite. It should probably solve all the balance issues people are having.
Do you ever make snowflakes with your light?
Regularly. Their repetitive patterns bring peace to my mind.
Great! We can build a snow fortress.
What? Snow torches? How the fuck does that work? How do you make a snow torch? May, shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Let us continue on this trajectory.
Okay, that Pharah now, which is obviously they're attempting to counter your ass right now. I suspect the Pharah's gonna work, and they're gonna win this fight, and you're gonna swap to Bastion. That's what I'm suspecting is gonna happen here. Yeah, this is tough, dude. They're playing a really good comp against what you're playing, though. They have the possibility of flanking every corner. But your Ramatra's doing pretty well. Yep. Oh my god, I'm so fucking smart. I'm so fucking smart! You could have stayed on the Susu. Oh my god, I don't think you heard it, Beep Boop, but... So... I'm going to be as nitpicky as I humanly possibly can be, okay? I'm sorry, but you're a good player. So I'm going in, dude. I'm going in. Upon arriving around the corner, when we hopped into Sentry form, we already heard, just before you hop into Sentry mode, I don't know if you heard this, Beep Boop, but Kiriko used her Susu. She also used her teleport. You decided to shoot her down to 20% HP and leave her. She had no cooldowns. She couldn't escape, and she probably would have died. Now, this is a misplay because you weren't paying attention. You could have actually killed the Kiriko right there and probably won the fight outright. But this is something that a lot of people don't think about. They think about just one way, and it's like, oh, go to the point. I need to do damage to the tank. No. No. I think Kiriko is always a valuable target. She's very difficult to kill, but all of her cooldowns were used. She didn't have anything left, and you have a Sentry form, and she's trying to dodge you, but you could have killed her there. So I just want to point that out, that sometimes listening to small things like that is the biggest deal breaker in most things, right? Killing a Kiriko there and forcing a 5v4 is probably enough for you to win the fight at this rank, right? So I just want to point that out because I feel like you play, like I've said this before, you play really, really well. So I'm extremely nitpicky, and everything that I see, I'm going to point out. I'm trying to just like point out how important certain things are in certain scenarios, right? Killing the Kiriko there probably would have led you to win this fight, but I just want to point it out so you know. But we won the fight anyways. Beep, 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 boop, 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 blink. Blink, plonk. Does Ball even take damage, or? Motherfucker just tanked an entire Sentry form and took 20% HP. Oh. That's a questionable ult. Nice aim. Kiriko above you. For fuck's sake, people! The Kiriko is above you! Why'd you literally... Nice grenade. Sometimes you have to look up, my dude. You know? Check, can we get a look up emote? Thank you. I think you die here, right? You have to. They let you live? Oh my god, dude. Everyone's shooting at you. Yeah. Oh, we got the win more ultimate. Even though you're a Matras 1v5, he might win this. He might actually win that on his own. Nice. I mean, it is difficult playing Bastion on that point. Oh, that Ferris. Oh no, we choked! How do we still have this point? Nice nade again. I need to explain something to you guys. It was Valentine's last night, and Ashley bought me my favorite candy. She got me fucking trolley gummy worms, dude. I'm so happy. They're hard to find. It's my favorite candy, dude. I'm a fat fuck and I'm proud of it. What do you want from me? It's the little things, you know? Paying attention a little bit to your positioning here. Oh, yeah, fuck it. Burst him down. That is the correct play. I actually, I wanna underline that, chat, because I feel like a lot of people don't really do that. So I wanna say that one more time. Doomfist is by far the worst tank in the game. I would argue that Doomfist is actually worse than Zarya. There, I said it. The reason why is that his means of taking damage and blocking damage actually, in my opinion, doesn't do enough, because he still takes a lot of damage. He takes, you know, he takes less damage, right? But if you can guarantee a kill on the Doomfist, even though he's slamming his fist together, you should. Like, right there. You just fucking don't respect him. Like, don't respect bad positioning. Don't respect the fist like that. If you have the capabilities of killing him, even though he's putting his fucking fist together, you fucking murder that ass, all right? You fucking take him out of the equation. And I think that was correct play. Even though you don't kill him and he gets left at 1 HP, chances are, even though he charges someone into a wall, he doesn't have like sufficient HP to actually make a kill or get a kill, right? So I think that's completely fucking fine, and I think that was a correct play. So I want to point out the good things too, and that was completely what you should have done. Also, nice kill on the Tracer. We died it to the Moira. The Moira. Check, get your bets in. Hurry up. You got 30 seconds. A little Tracer action. Okay. Dude, Tracer's my favorite Australian character, man. She's so dope. Yep, Pharah prior target. Good. Pharah's out of the way. Recall. Focus on the Tracer. Okay. Whew. Let's talk about this. You're probably gonna win this fight anyways, but my god. Beep boop, do you play Tracer a lot? Do you play her a lot, or do you sort of like not play her a lot? Not really? Okay. Chad, what is the #1 thing that Beep boop is not doing on Tracer right now? You might look at this and be like, yeah, but ID, they're winning the fight. Like, do you really have to nitpick? Yes, motherfucker! I have to nitpick. How could we have killed the Tracer there? And how could we have killed the Doomfist earlier than we did? What could we have done? Melee. Thank you. If you meleeed in your combos against Doomfist, he would have died like 2 or 3 seconds earlier there. if you did the same to Tracer, you would have forced the Tracer out of the point as well. Sometimes, all you need to do is do a little bit of burst, maybe 30, 40 damage, blink, melee, and all of a sudden, you've taken 90% of the HP away, and they have to react. They have to do something, right? This is the biggest difference between a good Tracer player and a mediocre Tracer player, right? When I play Tracer, you'll see a lot. I might not be the better Tracer between the one I'm dueling, but I sure as fuck do more damage, and I put more pressure because melee actually adds up. 3 melees, boom. You know, even without shooting a single shot, 3 melees on another Tracer is literally more than 50% of their HP, right? And melee is 9 times as easy as a hit. Like the hitbox on the melee is fucking massive, right? So if you do a little bit of a burst, you blink, you melee, and then all of a sudden they have to do something about it. They have to move. They have to respect it, right? And you could have killed the Doomfist like 3 or 4 seconds earlier there if you actually meleeed. I'm pointing it out because even in situations like these, there are things we can do that is better, right? You have to pause, there's ads. God fucking damn it. In here. That's really cool. All right, but I just wanted to point that out for you, right, with the Tracer.